I'm back on the scene, but I'm crispy and clean. Yo, IG hating on me, but it's all good. We about to get right to it like there's nothing to it. You already know I was saucing. I was trying to get y'all mentally prepared for the day. You know it's 9:40 a.m. on the east. On the west, it's about 6:42 a.m. But that means it's time to get up and get this money, not this funny. Like I was telling y'all, a lot of y'all haven't took into account that your mindset is going to change in a couple years from where you at right now today. When you was fucking 19 years old, 18 years old, you like tattoos, you like this, you like that, you like going out, staying out late, going to kickbacks. You turn 21, guess what? You don't like none of that shit no more. Now you doing this, now you doing that, now you smoking hookah, now you blowing out the side of your mouth like this. Corny. Now you 25, you don't like none of that shit. Then once you turn 25, you like a certain level of swag. You don't like certain people around you. You start to understand that you like quality people around you. So the people that you was kicking it when you was 21, you ain't kicking it with no more. So now you got to reevaluate everything. Then when you turn 27, all that shit is gone as well. So you got to realize that no matter how much money you make, the bills ain't going to stop. No matter how much money you make, you're never going to be satisfied because your mind is going to adjust every 3 or 4 years. Every 3 or 4 years, your mentality is going to change. Why you think it's so hard to be in relationships long term? Because both of y'all are going through changes every couple of years and it might not be aligned with each other. It might not be aligned. So it's very difficult. Why y'all see, when it's so rare when you see some high school sweethearts still together, you be like, damn, y'all done came from puberty, from adolescence to adults, to not knowing who the fuck you are, what you want to do, what your dream job is, and y'all still stay together through all that shit, man. That's real gangster. So you got to understand that not only are you changing, but the other person is changing. But regardless of that, I want y'all to realize that if you plan for that, then you can really be able to win in this world. If you plan for those adjustments, always leaving it open-minded, understanding that money is going to change, your credit is going to change, your business savvy is going to change, but you are going to stay the same with your discipline. You are going to stay the same with your consistency. You're going to stay the same with realizing what your goals are every time. What are my new goals? What are my goals for this month? What are my goals for this year? What are my goals for the next 5 years? What are my goals for the next 10 years? You got to realize that we can actually train our minds for this. We can actually get ready to turn up, even though we know. So it's time for us to really start realizing that we got everything we need right in front of us to do what we want to do. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? We got to realize that we got everything we need to do what we want to do. I told y'all, like for some of y'all who bougie, who y'all trying to be too cool, y'all too good to work a 9 to 5, y'all too good to work a job, to do hair, to make fucking plates, to sell candy. I don't give a fuck what you doing. You better sell some organic smoothies. Take your ass to Food Depot, grab you a bunch of damn plastic cups, grab you a bunch of straws, get your ass, go get you some fruits and vegetables and shit, and make you some organic smoothies and go fucking get a vendor's booth at a festival and sell them shits. Y'all doing too much, man. Y'all acting like y'all business or y'all job is y'all first investor. Y'all gotta stop being cool. Too many essential businesses out here. Again, you got people who eat every day. Who doesn't eat every day? If you can relate to what I'm saying, if you understand what I'm saying, I just want you to drop ones. Just drop ones in the chat. Who on here eats every day? Drop a 1 in the chat if you eat every day. That's a business. People want to get fed every day. Why you not feeding them? Who gets a haircut every week or every 2 weeks? Or do people get their haircut every day? There are people who lined up at a barbershop somewhere in the United States all the way across the globe every day. Drop a 1 in the chat if you know people get their haircut or hair done every day. Think about it. These are essential businesses, but until you get into a position where you can invest in your company, you gotta work. You gotta work. Some of y'all are doing everything to dodge the work. There is no way to avoid working. Somebody said too, people don't get their haircut every day. Nuts. People don't eat every day. Nuts. The world we live in is crazy. Y'all gotta realize that just because y'all seen anybody put a 2 on this chat, that will let you know that there will always be people that will be anti. I'm telling y'all, for those, this is that message for the people who think that everybody's going to agree with them, everybody's going to support them, everybody's going to show love to them, support their dreams. You got to know that there's always going to be an alternative people. There are people that say that people don't eat every day. There are people that say that people are not getting their hair cut every day. I've never went to a barbershop and there was not people in there every day. I've never went to a restaurant and there's not people in there every day. Never. Every day. I want y'all to go to Houston's today, and I want y'all to walk into the Houston's restaurant and see if there's people in there every single day, 365. There's people eating every single day. And then you got people who say there's not. Then you got people, you got to realize that this is the world. This is why I can't guarantee success through my programs, because you got to realize that everybody really is not an effective thinker. Everybody's not an effective executor. There are people who literally wake up to lie to themselves. There are literally people who wake up to put their head buried in the sand, live in the matrix. You gotta realize that there are people every day that you cannot save. You ever heard those songs back in the day, you can't save her, she don't want to be saved? There are people that literally put themselves in toxic environments, toxic thought processes, always want to be hanging around negativity, talking about negativity, never try to level up, and they like it. They thrive in it. They love it. Every time, you ever seen that woman who always dating a toxic dude who's real aggressive gangster, getting in fights, drug dealers? Why are you always dating these type of dudes? You ever seen that dude who always dating chicks who fast, who moving around, always out club partying, and they complaining about it? These are people who like to be in toxic environments. They enjoy it. They love it. This is the reality that we live in. So everybody can't go. I asked my students when I was at my mastermind, I was like, how many seats are on a private jet? How many seats are on a commercial plane? Why are there less seats on a private jet and there are more seats, even though on a commercial plane it's less expensive than a private jet? Why is there less seats? The reason being is very simple. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go where we trying to go. When you getting on that elevator to the top floor, people going to get off. People going to get off on the way to the top. When you get up to that penthouse suite, only one person going. Only the two people that was the select group that's lucky enough to be living in that penthouse is going. You got to realize that everybody cannot go. I lost friends, family members, close people that I know it because they weren't aligned with what my goals are. And I understand that I only got one life to live, and I'm selfish enough to be successful. Y'all got to ask yourself, are you selfish enough to actually win? Are you selfish enough to actually be successful? Because to really be successful, you have to be selfish. I'm going to let y'all know right now, for you to really be successful, for you to really win in the world, you have to be selfish. What does that look like? When you're on the way up and you're actually starting to build momentum, you're getting some income coming in, what happens? What do people around you start to do? People start to go like this. When people can see, everybody on here knows when somebody's getting money, it's just like on the movie Paid in Full, Money Making Mitch. He's like, I can smell a nigga who got money. He can't smell it. He can see by the way you coming through, so presentable. You always keep a nice haircut. You always in a nice car. You never asking nobody to borrow money. This means this person has his own money going on. So when people see that, what do they naturally do? Hey, can I borrow this? Hey, can you let me hold that? Hey, can you pay for me to do this? Hey, can you do that? Hey, can you come over here? Hey, can you do this? So why do people not be successful? Because you have to be selfish during that time. For you to really be able to say yes, you have to say no. You got to be selfish. You got to say, listen, nah, I ain't gonna lie. That right there is not allowed. That's not aligned with what I want for myself. So I don't really want to hang around people who always need money from me. That's selfish, ain't it? I don't want my friend group to be I don't want to have to hang around a group full of people who always want to ask me for money all the time. I don't think that's aligned with something that's beneficial for me and for them. So I see why it's beneficial for them, but is it beneficial for me? Why is it? What's the benefit of me giving you money all the time, me helping you, pouring into you, teaching you all the time, but you never teach me, pour into me, or let me borrow anything. You never do anything for me. I see the benefits for you. So I'm going to be selfish enough to select a friend group that I need to select. I'm going to choose the correct friend group that I need to select. You know what? I know you need to borrow money today, but I'm going to be selfish to say, look, I ain't going to lie. I don't have it to give to you without needing it back, so I can't let you borrow that money. You got to say no to some point you being able to say yes. So if you try to help somebody while you're swimming, let's just say you jump in the ocean. You just jumped in the ocean, right? You just jumped in the ocean and somebody else is drowning. And you say, look, I'm going to help you swim to shore. How hard is it for you to carry your own weight in the water, swim against the current, and paddle and take somebody else with you to the shore? Very difficult. You're probably both going to drown. But if I say this, let me swim by myself and save myself, then I will bring back help. Or I will get to the shore, get to solid land, and I will throw a life raft back out and have my hind legs on the ground and pull you back in with the life raft. Which one will be more beneficial? I think the second and third option. But me, what y'all are trying to do every day is y'all not selfish enough to actually help. So in a real way, you're actually not helping them. You're hurting them. You're hurting the people that are asking you for money because you're handicapping them. You're enabling them. You're making them not have to go and do what you have to do because you got to go and figure it out. You can't borrow money from them. You got to go figure out how to make the money to help them and you. So how are you helping them? You're actually hurting your pockets and you're hurting them because they'll never go out and try to work and go get their own money. They're just going to come ask you because every time they ask you, what do you say? Every time they ask you, what do you say? Yeah, man. Hey, look, man, it's the last time. And look, I'm going to be real with you. This can come in the form of family members. This can be best friends, sisters, lovers, all of that. It can come in the form of your mom. You might have to say, I'm sorry, mom. I got to say no right now. I got to say no. I don't have it. I don't have it, mom. I don't have it, little sister. I don't have it, dad. I don't have it, little brother, little cousin. So you can actually say yes in the future. Get yourself in the position to where you don't never have to let nobody borrow money. You can just give it to them. Get yourself in the position where you don't never have to let nobody borrow money. You can just give it to them, right? Out of the kindness of your heart. And then they don't got to ask you for it because asking is taboo. I don't want nobody to ask me for nothing. I'm going to just give it to them when I'm in position to. See, the problem is we give to people before we actually in a position to give it to them. You let somebody hold money when you need it back, and then guess what happens to y'all relationship? Because they didn't give you the money back that you wanted them to give back, what did you do? You mad as hell at them. You mad. Now you don't. Now you're not friends no more. Now guess what? You lost twice because you gave them the money. You lost your money. Listen, you gave him the money. You lost your money. Now he never paid you back, but he flexed on the ground with his new chain, with his new hat, with his new t-shirt. He fly as a fuck. And you still waiting for your money to come back. And you know he just bought the brand new Jordans that just came out. He told you his girl bought them for him. You know he owe you money. Now you mad at him. Now you lost the money and you lost your friend. And you lost the relationship. Because you're not selfish enough to say, no, I don't have it right now. Like I told y'all, I had to tell my own mom. My own mom was asking me for stuff. I had to say, nah, mom. But guess what I do for my mom now, though? I had to tell my own mom, nah. Guess what I do for my mom now, though? Guess what I do for my mom now? I had to tell my mom, no, hell no. I had to tell my mom, no. So you gonna have to say no too. For your little sister, your little brother, your little cousin, whoever the case may be. Look, guess what I do for my mom now? Oh, son, it's this much money before I'm done paying off this. Oh, look, don't worry about it. We'll give it to you. Don't worry about it. We'll give it to you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We'll give it to you. But the problem is right now, what you got to realize is you're not selfish enough to become successful. You can't even lock in. You can't even isolate. You can't get yourself in a position to actually help someone. You can't get yourself in a position to actually help someone because you're not selfish enough. And every single time they ask you for something, ask you to stay out late, ask you to hang out, ask you not to do this or borrow this, you give it to them. Y'all niggas don't lock in for real. Y'all niggas don't want to work for real. And then y'all see me. And y'all feel away. Y'all see me pulling up to the crib and y'all feel away. Listen to me. Nobody was out there helping me when I drove Uber or Lyft. Nobody helped me when I worked at Applebee's. Nobody helped me when I was delivering DoorDash, Instacart. Nobody helped me when I was working at motherfucking Crystal's flipping burgers. Nobody helped me when I was working at the jail. Nobody helped me when I was working at Kellogg Distribution Center. Nobody helped me when I had to work 7 to 7 back-to-back days at SIVA, fucking doing security, falling asleep, trying to stay up to make sure I keep my job. Nobody helped me. Nobody helped me when I was working at Urban Outfitters. Nobody helped me when I was working at motherfucking Dillard's at lady shoe sales, having to take their shoes off and put their shoe on. Nobody's going to help you either. I'm trying to tell you right now. Nobody's going to help you either. So get your ass up and help yourself. Get your ass up and use your 9 to 5 as your investor. That's your first investor, your 9 to 5, and you put all of the money that you making. Because let me tell y'all something. You already live check to check. Listen to me right now. You already live check to check. I know you. And you know who I'm talking to. You already live check to check. You still use money to buy yourself clothes. You still use money to go out and drink and do extracurricular activities. Instead of that, and you live in check to check, take all of your money and invest in your dream. So your 9 to 5 is your first investor, your first business partner. Shout out to my brother Storm Leroy. That's your first investor. You take that money and you invest in your business. You invest in your credit. You invest in your personal development. You get in you change your fucking environment. Listen to me. Change your environment. If you live around people who you got to worry about breaking into your crib, nigga, move. If you live around people who don't motivate you, inspire you, helping you want to get to the next level, you need to start hanging around with different folks. OQP, quality people. I got groups like that you can join, my nigga. You don't have to join them, but I have them. I got groups full of niggas who get into the chicken. That shit $99, dirt fucking cheap. All you got to do is comment the word peso on a live, join the fucking group. Get out of here. I got groups that cost $15K, $30K, but I got groups for niggas who just like you, who only got $99, and they want to be around people like myself, tap in and get always valuable information and be able to have their resources. So guess what? If you ain't ready to work on you, don't be coming over here hating on a boy Push. If you ain't ready to work on yourself, don't be hating on niggas on the internet living their life. Don't be hating on people you see doing whatever they want to do, eating whatever they want to eat, driving whatever they want to drive, living where they want to live. I'm telling you. Don't hate on niggas if you got the opportunity to level up and you don't level up. So my only message for the day is be selfish enough to actually help yourself. So get out there, go get your money up, go work them 9 to 5s. Do not ever be in a position where you talking about, oh, they let me go. You better go out there and grind. I don't give a fuck. Listen to me. I don't give a damn if you gotta go on Facebook Marketplace and buy old shoes, clean the shoes and sell them for $50 more than you bought them for. You better get spicy. You better get spicy. I'm telling you, I do not care. Listen to me. If you got to go find a bike that's broke down on Facebook Marketplace on OfferUp for $10, or go find items that are free on Craigslist, I don't give a damn if you got to fix them up, make you an online store or Facebook Marketplace store and resell them. You better not ever out here talking about you can't get to no money. You better hustle. Go out there and drive Uber, Lyft, DoorDash, Instacart, charge scooters. You better get to the money, get to the work. Don't ever be in a position to let yourself starve because people said, what? People said you ain't rich overnight. So what? Took me years. It took me years. But guess what? If you don't never start, you never gonna get there. If you don't never tap in and invest in yourself, you never gonna get there. If you don't never start that LLC, that S Corp, that C Corp, you never gonna get there. Listen to me. Never. If you never get around OQP, only quality people, you're never going to get there. Never. You're going to be literally, just think about how you're working right now. Think about the hours you're putting in that work. Think about how you live in check to check. You're going to be doing that in 5 years. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. You're going to be doing that same shit in 5 years. Ask yourself, 5 years ago, how much you had in your bank account? Listen to me. Ask yourself, 5 years ago, how much did you have in your bank account? If the same amount of money is there today, my nigga, comment peso. Come down to Atlanta, October 14th. I'm going to show y'all something so crazy that's going to change your whole entire life. Like I said, comment peso, join the group. We got a Patreon members only, October 14th in ATL. I'm going to show y'all something y'all never seen in y'all life that might change your life forever. It's only $99. You know what time it is. Comment peso, DM me the word peso. I already know. I'm telling y'all. I already know we gonna change y'all fucking life, but some of y'all too scared. And if you scared, go to church. And if you don't come, listen, this is all I gotta say to y'all. And I want everybody to comment this. I want everybody to comment this after I say it. Have fun at work tomorrow because you made that choice. Everybody say have fun at work tomorrow. If you scared, go to church. If you ready to goddamn go to work tomorrow and you really invested in that, you want to do what you doing for a 9 to 5 right now for the next 20 years, say have fun at work tomorrow. Let's get it. Have fun at work tomorrow. I'm about to go shoot a podcast right now. Let's boogie, oogie, oogie. You heard what I said. Have fun at work tomorrow. Everybody commented. Say it with me. Have fun at work tomorrow. Let's boogie. Everybody say it. Everybody say have fun at work tomorrow, especially if you ain't say peso. Let's go. Everybody say it. Let's participate. Come on now. I done gave y'all some sauce for today. I done gave y'all the motivation for today. Tell them to have fun at work tomorrow. Have fun. Enjoy it. Put a smile on your face. Let's get it. Let's get it. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody for watching this live and telling everybody to have fun at work tomorrow. I'm about to get up out of here. I'll tap in with y'all later. Much love, much success. If you don't know, if nobody told you today, you are everything that you need. You are successful as you are making yourself. You are successful as you want to be. So go out there and earn that money. Don't let nobody spoon feed you checks. Don't let nobody spoon feed you checks. Let's go get this money. We get our own checks around here. Let's go. We elite.